If you think poetry is fragile, Shakespeare has something to show you. Because over 400 years ago, he wrote a sonnet that dared to challenge time itself. Not with swords, not with monuments, but with ink. This is Sonnet 55. Welcome to the Poetry Remix, where we break down famous poems and bring the words to life in unique and interesting ways. Today, we set this sonnet to music. Because when you sing the words, when you feel their rhythm and breath, they land deeper. They remind you that this poem isn't a relic, it's alive. Let's listen to a short clip and we'll break down the verses together.
Not marble of the gilded monuments of princes shall outlive this powerful rhyme. But that you shall shine more bright in these contents than unswept stone, besmeared with sluggish time.
Not marble, nor the gilded monuments of princes shall outlive this powerful rhyme. From the very first line, Shakespeare is calling his shot. Forget statues, forget golden tombs. This poem, this rhyme, is what will last. In an age when legacy was measured in stone and wealth, he put his faith in words. And 400 years later, here we are, talking about them, listening to them. He was right. This sonnet is about love, yes, but it's also about memory and how fragile it seems. Shakespeare's saying, your name might not be carved in marble. History might try to erase you. But I'll keep you alive here, in these lines. He goes on to say, when wasteful war shall statues overturn and broils root out the work of masonry. He's imagining war destroying everything. Statues shattered, cities gone, but somehow the words remain. How? Because poetry grows. It hides in books, in voices, in minds. You can't bomb a sonnet. You can't bury a metaphor. Even when everything else fades, the lines echo forward. That's the real monument. He ends with this. You live in this and dwell in lovers' eyes. The person he wrote for is alive whenever we read it. So why does this matter today? Because we live in a time obsessed with permanence, with going viral, with making something that lasts. But Shakespeare reminds us it's not about building something huge. It's about saying something true. A few honest lines, spoken from love, written with care, can last longer than kingdoms. That's the lesson of Sonnet 55. Let's listen to this sonnet one more time and let us know in the comments if you agree that words can outlast monuments. This is Sonnet 55 by William Shakespeare.
Not marble of the gilded monuments of princes shall outlive this powerful rhyme. But that you shall shine more bright in these contents than unswept stone, besmeared with sluggish time. Not marble nor the gilded monuments, but you shall shine more bright in these contents. Not marble nor the gilded monuments, but you shall shine more bright in these contents. When wasteful words shall statues overturn and broils root out the work of masonry. No Mars' sword, no war's quick fire shall burn the living record of your memory. Not marble nor the gilded monuments, but you shall shine more bright in these contents. Not marble nor the gilded monuments, but you shall shine more bright in these contents. Against death and all oblivious enmity shall you pace forth, your praise shall still find room. Even in the eyes his eyes.
When we set these words to music, we don't change them, we just give them a new voice, a new chance to be heard, and maybe to reach someone who didn't know poetry could sound like this. Thanks for listening to the Poetry Remix. If you enjoyed the music, you can find the full track on Spotify under our artist name Ivy and J. And if you learned something new from this episode, maybe share it, send it to a friend, post it, or better yet, subscribe and stick around. We've got more classics remixed and reimagined being released all the time.